My brother Rich and I started Northpoint back in 2005. We had worked at a number of different companies, and none of them seemed to bring operations and sales together. And we felt in order to be successful in what we were doing, we needed operations fully behind us. At the same time, operations needed to be treated fairly and with respect. So when we started Northpoint, it was my brother and I, and an underwriter. Every loan officer's dream, of course. But we wanted that control in-house from day one so that we weren't relying on another company to decision our loans and to do the docs, whatever the case may be. We wanted that control in-house. So in order to be successful, we wanted to go with the team approach. And I know that word is overly used. Everyone likes to use those phrases and those words, but we wanted to really have this team approach where operations and sales were dependent on each other, treated each other with respect, and were professional to the customer, to our referral partners, and whoever we did business with. So we've been very particular in who we wanted to hire in both operations and sales. It's important to have a group of people working together with one priority, which is to give the customer the best experience possible. So as we grow, we're growing patiently and we're growing intentionally. And by doing so, we're bringing in the best people, sales-wise and operations-wise. Some years we grow 10%, other years we may grow 25%. We never put our back against the wall with a goal for growth for any particular year. We look for opportunity, and opportunity to us is good people. In order to be successful in giving the customer the best experience, we need the best people. At Northpoint, our employees have not only the borrowers, but their coworkers' best interest at heart. So when someone needs to stay later or coming early in order to do something for a file that will make the experience better for a borrower, they do it. We don't have to ask them to do it. They just naturally do it because they want to support our sales team and they want to support each other, and they want to give that borrower the best experiences they possibly can. I would say another focus of ours is staying flat as we grow. A lot of companies, as they're growing in size, they become very layered, which becomes a frustration point for many people in sales because they need access to people who can give them answers and decision makers. The more layers that are between them and those decision makers create these hot points where it just slows down the process. As we grow in a linear way where we have less depth but more people at the front lines that can be decision makers rather than creating these layers that delays answers. We know how frustrating that is as a salesperson to wait days to get an answer when you really only have minutes or hours to get those answers in order to keep both the borrower and the realtors and whoever may be involved in the process. Another important focus for us was creating a way for loan officers to get answers in an efficient manner. As companies grow, they tend to grow in depth, which means as a salesperson, you have to go through manager after manager in order to get to somebody who can actually give you a decision. We try to grow in a way where we don't have that depth. You need access to those decision makers in hours or minutes in order to keep that loan moving along in the process. One of our proudest accomplishments is the fact that we've had so many people stay here at Northpoint for so long in both sales and operations. Our operations manager was our first hire. She's been with us for 19 years, and I can go down the list of people who've been with us for 10, 12, 13, 14, 15 years. And I think that speaks volume for the culture that we have here. And it's important because I want to get up in the morning. I want to enjoy the people that I work with. I want them to enjoy their job and enjoy the people they work with as well. And it's things like that that just create a quality of life that we can all enjoy.